Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I think one of the best things about this whole Gamergate 2.0 nonsense that's going on is the fact that it has united the internet, man. It really genuinely has united people against a common cause. And anytime that happens, you see some wonderful things go down. You see some hilarious things go down as well. And what are we talking about? Well, apparently, Stellarblade is one of those causes, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, Gamergate 2.0 is probably at the center of this all, but Stellarblade is that game that is uniting the internet, just like Hogwarts Legacy did, against the woke lunatics. They are basically the fun police, and they want to ruin everything.
When I'm having fun, 100%
show up and they go,
pull over, you're having too much fun. Like, it's like...
Everything is sexist, everything is racist, everything is homophobic, and you have to point it all out.
We have an article here from Fandom Pulse with a headline that reads, Kabrutus says Sweet Baby Inc. could never make a beautiful character like Eve from Stellarblade. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Kabrutus, who we need to have back on the show. If you're watching this, my brother, I'm going to get you back on the show. It is hilarious, some of the things that he says, and he just completely owns Sweet Baby Inc. right here. And you know what? He's not even lying about it. Let's be real. Have you seen the characters that Sweet Baby Inc. has created? Or, I'm sorry, they don't do anything. They don't do anything. Let me rephrase myself. Sweet Baby Inc. has consulted on, okay? Consulted on. Yeah, they didn't make anything. They didn't do anything. I forgot. Have you seen the characters they've consulted on? They're exactly not what you would say very feminine or very pretty. So let's get into this article, guys, from Fandom Pulse. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. It says Kabrutus made an appeal to fans and roasted Sweet Baby Inc. in a short YouTube video linked to his post on X. He says, oh, and by the way, yeah, I've seen all the butthurtery. Is that even a word? Butthurtery coming from those gaming outlets towards Stellarblade. So I decided to share a message. We all know that they're the ones who hate women and femininity, not us. Well said, Kabrutus. And you know what? He's right. The funny thing about this entire conversation around Stellarblade is that the people that are focusing on the sexualization of the game are the ones who are actively hating the game too. You have people posting videos about the gameplay. You have people posting videos about the boss fights. You have people posting videos about the terrain. You have people, yes, posting videos about Eve climbing up ladders and showing the jiggle physics and everything. But you know what it is? People are having fun with the game. People are just excited about the game. They are very happy to finally see a game that is made for real audiences, not this modern audience bullshit. It's made for audiences. Audiences. And guess what? The numbers are going to prove it, ladies and gentlemen. Is this going to be the best-selling game of all time? Probably not. But is it going to be a well-selling game compared to the budget that was required to actually make it? Absolutely. I would put money that this game is going to sell like hotcakes, and it's going to prove that the real audience wants this kind of stuff, not this modern bullshit, not this whole diversity, equity, and inclusion nonsense. They are going to want real games with good stories, with good gameplay, good combat, good all of that stuff. That is what's most important to a real gamer. Nobody cares about how many black NPCs are in the game. It just doesn't matter. So that's why when you see a character like Eve, and by the way, Eve is a female protagonist. Isn't that what you guys want? You guys actively say you want female protagonists all the time, but when you say female protagonists, you don't actually mean all female protagonists. You just mean the ones that are made for the trans gays. You mean the ones that look like men but are wearing wigs. That's the ones you want for female representation, which again is hilarious to me coming from feminists. It says in a short video, Kabrutus appeals to fans to go out and support Stellarblade. I do too if you're into that kind of game, by the way. If you're not, then just support it online. But if you are into that game, you should definitely buy it. To make it sell 50 million copies in short message to gamers, oh bro, this is the only good thing about this article. Play this game, support this game, buy the heck out of this game. Let's make this game sell like, I don't know, 20 million, 50 million, maybe 10 million copies. Let's pass a message to them. Let's tell them that, hey, this is what we want. Beautiful women, good gameplay, no woke bullshit. Look at her, bro. I mean, look at her, Sweet Baby Inc. You can never make such a good character, huh? I didn't even play this game, but I'm 100% sure that this character is going to be way more than anything you guys have touched in your entire company's career. Oh my God. The absolute roasting. The roasting that's... the roasting that's going on here. Now, this picture was going around on Twitter, and it's hilarious. This was basically if Stellarblade was designed by IGN or Sweet Baby Inc. And you know what? It is unbelievably accurate. It's just missing black skin. That's the only thing. They would, even though the character is meant to be Asian or made from an Asian audience, it doesn't matter. They would still make it black skin and call it Blasian. So that's what they're missing from this picture, but otherwise it's pretty accurate. Kabrutus is correct when he says that usual suspects are complaining about the feminine-looking and shaped Eve from Stellarblade. IGN France went so far as to say Stellarblade's Eve is just a sexualized doll for people who act like they've never seen a woman before. The irony is that Stellarblade's Eve is based on a real woman. Grums posted a short video clip on X of the scanning process of the woman used as a model for Eve. Western AAA game defenders, you see scanning women is a very technical, it's not on purpose, you just aren't smart enough to understand game dev. Meanwhile, Stellarblade. So, one thing that Western developers love to use as an excuse is that they say when they do a scan of someone, when they do their body scans, they say that it is impossible to do a one-to-one. They say it's very difficult for them to do a one-to-one between the scan and the actual game model. And we have seen so many developers from the East prove this to be completely wrong. I mean, Hideo Kojima literally proves this wrong with the games that he makes. So again, Eve is proving this wrong as well. Even though she is accentuated in terms of her ass and her boobs and everything because it's being played up to the male audience, still, she is based off of a real woman who is a beautiful real woman who obviously puts in the work to make herself look the way she does. And just because you don't put in that work, just because you don't want to actually try to achieve that kind of body, doesn't make it unrealistic standards that everybody can try to attain. We know for a fact these are 100% realistic standards. It's just not realistic for you because you're too lazy to actually get it. Then it says the Stellarblade demo went live over the weekend, and the initial reactions on X appeared to be overwhelmingly positive, which they were. If you were to go on X right now, and you were to type in Stellarblade, and you go down the rabbit hole, you're going to see people posting all kinds of stuff. One of the best things that is going trending right now is this boss fight, the full Stalker boss fight. This gameplay footage right here that people love to say, oh, nobody's talking about gameplay. Well, it's here. Look at some of the gameplay. I'll show you myself. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is basically a Souls-like kind of game, it looks like, with the typical Asian flair. The parries sound really good. The combat sounds really good, looks really good. Overall, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And a lot of people are talking about the jiggle physics, and yet nobody's talking about the hair. The hair moves around so realistically and so smooth. I mean, the physics overall in this game are top tier. They definitely spent a lot of time on the animations and the way that the game looks and performs, so I can appreciate that. But this video is going around on Twitter, and it's going around, like, not viral, but it damn near is, where it's talking about the combat. And you have all these wokies trying to melt down, essentially, on Twitter and say, well, nobody's talking about the combat or the gameplay. Everybody's talking about titties and ass. Well, here you have a post right here. Where are you on this post? You're not commenting on this post. You're not anywhere to be seen on this post, right? You have a lot of these posts that are showcasing the gameplay. Look at this. Eve is stunning. Bro, this game looks amazing. And not only that, I just know that scene right here, this right here, is going to make them lose their mind. It is going to make them absolutely lose their mind, and I'm all for this. So the wokies are melting down, ladies and gentlemen. Stellarblade is about to come out really, really soon, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it, like I'm sure a lot of you guys can't wait as well. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.